Vegans of Reddit, what would you do if one day it was scientifically proven that plants have feelings too? There are fructarians who eat only things like leaves and fruits which don't kill the plant. Parts that the plant almost wants to be eaten as it spreads its seed further. I'm a level 5 vegan. I won't eat anything that casts a shadow. That doesn't sound healthy for a human. What if they're not vegan cause they care about animals? Maybe they're vegan because they hate plants. The plot thickens. Chews vigorously on grass. Well, since livestock eat loads and loads of plants, if you eat meat, you'll be consuming more plants than a vegan. My question is, do omnivores hate plants? Bro, I'm seeing a lot of earnest discussion about veganism, which is incredibly rare on Reddit. Props to all of you with open minds. Yeah, shut up leaf muncher. I don't expect people to change their minds about something as substantial as the ethics of eating animal products based on a Reddit thread, but I hope people can have more good faith discussions that at least led people to not treat veganism as a joke perpetrated by lunatic hippies. Eating plant-based consumes fewer plants than eating animal products. What do you think we feed cows? And they sure do eat a lot more plants than any human ever could. I'm genuinely astonished a lot of people seemingly don't understand this. Same with the argument that eating soy is bad because producing it has a lot of social and environmental issues. Even though most of the soy that's produced is used to feed livestock, the amount of people who can't comprehend your answer is scaring me. Veganism is largely about minimizing your impact. There is no pure and ethical food production. Even for vegetable farming now they have to kill the small mammals and insects that eat the food and employ immigrant workers with unfair wages. Maybe your proposition would make eating plants less right, but eating plants would still be better than animal consumption as plants are subject to a more narrow range of experience and suffering than animals. Also a vegan. But just to be clear, they don't have to do all of those things, but we get stuck participating in it, especially people who are broke or don't have a lot of food options. Yes, oh my god, thank you. This is what I will say the next time some argumentative non-vegan tries to disparage my choices by pedantically explaining how terrible almond milk is for the bees. Like I'm freaking trying, Glenn. Better than your diet of pure fried chicken. I eat plant-based more often than not due to environmental and ethical concerns. It's also healthier, I figure, and cheaper. So I'd keep doing my thing. Can I ask what makes it cheaper? What do you use for a protein source? I ask because I spend a lot of time planning my meals around my budget and plant-based protein always seems much more expensive than the $1.50/lb chicken breasts. Also note I am allergic to soy so I can't eat that. There are a lot of reasons to be vegan. Not everyone does it for the same reason. It is the most environmentally friendly diet since less water goes into watering the plants than it does providing feed and water to animals. Less CO2 emissions, along with many other reasons. Also, one major issue vegans have is the pain and suffering the animals go through while alive. The conditions animals are put through can be horrible. Obviously it depends on the farm, but factory farming is more common than not. No death is preferable, but the least amount of pain and suffering is what vegans strive for. If plants could talk I wouldn't eat them anymore. Like if I had a tomato on the table. Tomato, please don't eat me, I had a family, me ate my bad. Where is your family? Tomato, I don't know. I seen them at the grocery store grabbed up by a old lady wearing a pink and yellow jacket. Me, let's get you to your family, bud. Please tell me you're Liam Neeson, cause now I wanna see Taken from the produce aisle. If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce aisle, have we got a show for you. Most vegans I know do so for environmental reasons. Meat is the least efficient use of farmland and it's the single biggest contributor to mass wildlife extinction. For reference, meat and dairy provide only 18% of all human calories, yet they use 83% of all farmland and produce 60% of agriculture's greenhouse gas emissions. Source: the most comprehensive study to date on the impacts of farming, published in the journal Science, http://Joseph Pure. Science percent 20,360 divided by 206,392 divided by 20,987 divided by 20% 20 accepted percent 20 manuscript. PDF. Not all farmland is equally good. Some is only good for grazing sheep and could not produce crops economically. The animals you eat more plants than vegans. The same tiring argument as vegans also destroy the planet because of plant farms. What does the meat eat before they are sent to the slaughter? Nice. Please smash the subscribe button to enjoy daily AskReddit content. Hey non-vegans of Reddit, what would you do if one day it was scientifically proven that animals have feelings? Too? Oh, wait, guess we all know the answer to that one. This gave me a chuckle. Next time I'm being interrogated about veganism, I might have to steal this from you. Probably still eat plants, because I am not vegan by choice. My parents raised me as one and I can't seem to make my mind to eat meat anyway. You're lucky. I wish my parents didn't make me engage in behaviors that harmed animals. I mean, at the time I was too young to know better, but it still sucks that they made me complicit. The only reasonable thing to do, cannibalism. Start eating humans again. Growing meat requires killing a lot of plants, so eating plants directly would still minimize suffering. I love beef, chicken, fish and pork, but I have never felt the desire to argue with a vegan on their dietary choices. I will never understand why people like to denigrate them. Even if they did, to eat a cow, that cow eats 200 kilograms of vegetable to produce 1 kilogram of meat. To eat less plant, eat plant, even if they have feeling. That's just logistic here, no ethic or such. Nothing but resource management and ecology. Farmed animals eat way more plants than humans. So if we want to contribute to less plant death, stop eating animals, which means we stop breeding them, which means less plants being consumed, which means a risk of overpopulation of cows, pigs, etc. Learn photosynthesis. I'll this again. Nice. Please smash the subscribe button to enjoy daily AskReddit content. Point out that eating animals causes more plants to be harmed, because who would thunk cow, pigs, and chickens eat plants. To minimize harm to all life, only eat plants. Still be vegan because this doesn't negate the bad impact the meat and dairy industry have on our environment. I'm vegan because I am concerned about my health and the planet. Saving animals from suffering is a nice side effect. I'm vegan because of the animal suffering and the environment. The health is just a nice side effect, lol. Man, I'd stay vegetarian, like it's already proven that they sense pain. But eating meat requires more plant deaths than being vegetarian or vegan. That argument has always been wrong. The cows, pigs and all eat too and way more than any human. I understand why many people can't understand that. It's probably because it's not killing directly the cows, not killing directly the plants, and if I were of bad faith I'd also say it's because it's the only argument you can still use to trash talk or to bash us, but yeah, that's a trial of intent, sorry. You do know what biomass is, right? Yes. Not vegan, but I'm largely plant-based and have vegan friends. It's a consciousness spectrum. At some point you have to exist, so you have to hurt something. They want to hurt the things that have feelings as far removed from humans as possible. The scent of fresh cut grass is actually a warning sign for other blades of the grass. The scent released when grass is cut alerts nearby grass of impending doom. Vegetarian here. I do believe plants have feelings in the sense that they know when they are being picked or harvested, etc. But even the pain of being harvested pales in comparison to what animals go through. Their whole lives wading through feces and the corpses of their family. Their whole lives being so cramped they can't even lie down without falling into each other. Their whole lives eating something that they wouldn't eat at all in the wild. But if they didn't, they'd starve. Yeah, plants don't have to go through all that. I'd rather eat them than support animal cruelty. If you consume dairy, you are still supporting animal cruelty. I'm not sure if you don't eat or consume dairy products. I don't want to assume. https://sentient media. Org dairy is cruel. Because it took much more time to find out that plants have feelings too, which implies that animals have much more noticeable feelings. Eating plants is still a less toxic thing than killing an animal. It would still be more ethical and use less resources to eat plants directly, as more plants would be eaten by animals for humans to eat them than if humans just ate plants. Veganism isn't about being perfect at all. It's about knowing better and doing better once you know.
Nice. Please smash the subscribe button to enjoy daily AskReddit content.
Whole lot of people talking about veganism and their benefits. Whole lot of people not answering the question asked. Edit. Again, a whole lot of people talking about veganism and its benefits. A whole lot of people failing their reading comprehension. In the context of the question, feelings doesn't mean plants experiencing pain. It means plants experiencing emotions. Extrapolate from that. They are answering the question. I would still be vegan. Insert paragraph. S of benefits here. Because the question is uniformed. We grow more crops to feed animals than humans. Being vegan is already the way to minimize plant suffering. We hear this shocks every other day. Being vegan results in less production of plants, since the animals we produce need to eat plants too. So being vegan would still lower the suffering in the world overall. Keep eating plants. It's not as easy to empathize with a motionless shrub as it is with animals literally crying as they're boiled alive to remove their hair. Guess I'll eat the ducking ground. 15% downvoted this. Really? Are there that many vegans here? I actually upvoted because I want a shocks talk on this and this is the perfect post. I'm vegan BTW, as is our vegan circler jerk.